Hey everyone, this is B Sports. Today I'll be taking a look at a 2016 1875 Pro-V IFS. Boat is 18 foot 10 inches long, got a 95-inch beam. We'll take a look here at the trailer first. So it's got a non-marking bow roller, so you don't get any black marks on the front of your boat. And it does have the swing tongue as well. That saves you a few feet when you pull it in your garage or your storage unit. Maybe normally you're not able to walk around the front of the boat because you've got that right up against a wall. So that's kind of nice. So quick, while we're right here, I do want to kind of look at this. So this one has the premium Lund decal on it. That's different from last year. Last year it was all red. It didn't have that chrome trim around the letters. Looks light years better this year, especially in this gray and silver that's on this boat. Just really sharp color when it all comes together. Okay, so back to the trailer here. The lights are all LED. It has the built-in straps. So the outside does have Lund's Pro Track system, which is this groove here. What that does is that allows you to put the snaps for the cover. They slide in there, and that's nice. You don't have to drill any holes in the boat, anything like that. If you have the premium cover, which is made out of nicer material, doesn't have any poles. It also has just plastic snaps that go right into that track. There's no actual snap buttons needed to put that cover on. It's real quick to put it on if you have that premium cover. So quick here, while we're still outside the boat, we'll take a look. So if you do unfortunately somehow end up in the water, got this quick little pop down ladder. It's not a rope ladder or anything flimsy like that. You can climb right up those 3 steps. Feels stable getting back in. And then go ahead and that slides right back in. That pin holds it in there. Really a good system. All right, we'll hop up in the boat. We'll take a look at everything. So I'm gonna start us here at the front, and I'll work my way back here. So here's the bow area of the boat. You do have carpet on top of all the storage containers and in the bow area, and you have vinyl floor on the floor of the boat. So I forgot to mention there when I was outside, but this one does have 150 horse Mercury 4-stroke on it. Does have a stainless prop, which is pretty common among the Pro-V guys. So in the front here, you've got your trolling motor 12-volt plug-in. You've got a locking and latching door for that front storage compartment, and then the LED light to the right of it to light up the bow area if you have your interior lights on. We'll take a look in there real quick. I know it's kind of hard to see, not a lot of light, but. So, as you can see, you also have cargo nets on either side of the bow. And we'll open up these storage compartments. Okay. So you have a really big storage compartment on the left side. Lots of room. And they do have the vinyl on the bottom of them. They aren't just, you know, bare painted aluminum. Behind that, so this is in front of the left console side. Oops. So you've got some storage that goes into the kind of in under that console. And then there is handles. You got anybody riding around up here. So of course the Pro Track system that goes all along the inside of the gunnel of the boat does extend up to the bow area. That lets you attach a bunch of Lund accessories like downriggers, rod holders, tool holders, cup holders, a whole line of stuff very easily. No drilling holes in your boat, and you can move it really quick and on the fly when you're on the water. So again, on the other side, this would be the right side of the boat, you have a smaller storage area, same depth. And then behind that, you have your front Livewell here. Of course, you've got a seat base here up in front, right in the middle. All right, so here is your center rod storage. So of course this compartment locks. It does have the gas shocks, keeps the lid up out of your way while you're getting your rods in and out. 10 rods, at least room to store 10 rods here in this compartment. Take a look at here the other side where the reels would sit. And we'll take this cover off here. I'll kind of show you under here. So there is a light, an LED in here, so you can see if it's dark out. And so you got your 2 trays for your trolling motor batteries, and then there's kind of sectioned off here. There's another section where you might mount your charger. And then as you saw, put this cover in there, and then that does snap down on here so that that's not bouncing all over while you're going across the water. So very cool. So we'll close that up. Move over here to the console section of the boat. Let's take a look at all your gauges here. You got your fuel, your speedometer, the tack, and your trim gauge, of course. To the right of that, to the right of the steering wheel here, you got your Infinity sound system. It has Bluetooth, FM, and then also an auxiliary input. And the input for that is right here, or your USB as well. Under that you have all your switches. They do all have lights in them right above the label for whatever switch they are. It's kind of hard to see, but they do light up when they're on. So on all Lund boats, and we mention this just about every time we do a video, they have a master power switch, so that turns off all your power to all this stuff. So you know that no matter how you have something wired, it's not drawn when you park your boat for the night. You come out in the morning, battery's not going to be dead. To the right of that, you have a 12-volt plug-in, and you've also got a phone holder, and it's got these like elastic, almost like a fence kind of thing that holds your phone in. Then there's an LED light kind of in the side of the boat here, so you can see your controls or the cup holder, or kind of see what you're doing here. So right under the wheel, there's this this area here. It's got a cargo net in front of it. And then this one does have the optional drawers in front here. These do lock. So it does have these on both sides. And I think you can fit 6 Plano 3700 series tackle boxes in each one. All right. So we'll take a look here on the left side. You do have a cup holder up on the top of the console. Take a look in the glove box here. Pretty spacious, really. So this boat comes with 3 of Lund's Pro Ride seats, which are their top end seats other than the captain's chairs. Swivel 360, they do adjust up and down, and they fold down really easy for if you need to put your cover on it or whatever. They kind of snap down and don't want to come back up. So all right, so as we move back here, so on the left side, this compartment does lock. So you got plenty of space to put some more rods if you wanted to. And that does kind of extend up past where the door ends. So we'll close that up. Come over here on the other side. Again, another locking compartment. and just kind of a side storage area. So if you're familiar with Lund boats, most of them have this system to store the bimini top if you're out on the water. You know, it was raining or not as nice out, or really hot when you came out and it cooled down, or it got sunny after it was raining and you want to put the bimini top down. It does store away in this area. And the way that works is, so you open these clips, and this is on a hinge. So what you would do is you would fold the bimini top up, and the boot would kind of lay in there, and the legs to it would kind of lay along the side of the boat. Something you don't necessarily always get on a lot of fishing boats. So under that, you have this compartment, and that's obviously the tray for your crank battery. So we'll close all this back up. So behind that would be on the left side of the boat, or to my right since I'm facing the back of the boat. You have your live well and bait well. And that does section off into two halves. And that divider can be removed, obviously. So you got your bait bucket that just sits right down in there. And over here on the left side, there's a little storage compartment. You know, if you have a 4-stroke like this, like we do on it, which most people do, you can just use this really for storage. There are a few select guys out there still putting Optimaxes on Pro-Vs. Mainly the guys still using Optimaxes are your bass guys, putting them on bass boats. But if you did have an Optimax, this is probably where they mount your oil container and a couple other components that go along with that. So there's an LED light on the back of the boat here on the inside there. So you've got 2 pop-up cleats in the back, one on either side, and you have 2 of those cleats on the front, again one on either side. Just kind of take a quick look here. I do have the bait bucket sitting out there. If you're a fishing guy, the Pro-V is the boat to have. So again, this is the 2016 1875 Pro-V. You got any questions about this boat, leave me a comment on the YouTube video. We try to get to them as soon as possible. Like and subscribe. I've got 2016 boats coming in every day, and we're taking videos of just about all of them. We've got some of our brand new 2016 model pontoons coming in. Lots of cool stuff going on with those. You can always give us a call, 1-800-233-7720, or check out our all-new redesigned website, www.bees-sports.com. Thanks a lot.